Hey, we got some comments about the 1125, so I wanted to go ahead and share them. So thank you, Christian, for coming on. I always say this is our channel and the subscribers drive this channel. So, because all I do, he said right up in here, he said, just thinking out loud. That's all my channel's about. So that's all I want y'all to do, you know. Just be respectful. If you're thinking out loud as, hey, you're crazy, don't say it. Just unsubscribe or don't ever come to this channel. You know, it's kind of like when you hang out with your friends, you're like, I don't like him anymore. Well, then you just kind of quit hanging out with them. You don't have to go up to him and go, I don't think I like you anymore. So I'm going to quit hanging out with you. No, you just quit. You just don't hang out with them. So, but, you know, let's go with what he said. Don't know if you have seen any of the major stories the past few days. A few days ago, now about this 22 that he's about to talk about, this 1122. This is a JFK anniversary deal, of course, but it's 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day from the Alec Baldwin event. So he goes, a few days ago, 22 recruits were run over by a 22-year-old. This whole 22 Groundhog Day, divorce date, all that kind of stuff. Me and these 22s. And said the original report came out and said 11 recruits. Then later in the day, it was revised to 22. Originally, I thought it might be pointing to 11, 22, 22. And it could be. Then yesterday on Joe Biden's 80th birthday, we had the Q Club event where a 22-year-old was a suspect, 5 dead, 25 in. There's 525 coded. Again with the 22. 52, my second marriage. 25, my second marriage. 5 times 5, 25. Or first marriage was 51. Next progression, 52. Divorce on 22. So as I'm reading all this, of course, I bring it all back into the myopic situation, which has been my life in numbers. And then the Lord has shown me that it's all been pointing to the Antichrist. Today report SUV crashing into Apple Store, Massachusetts. 1 dead, 19 injured. So 119 coded for Donald, or 911 backwards. License plate of the SUV 265Y. There's 5Y is 525 coding again. And then a 33. So thank you, Christian. Was just thinking that it's the eve of Thanksgiving that starts the process. Yeah, it is a big night. I don't know if I'm doing anything that night. Probably not. If folks ask me, I'll go. It always was a big party night. For me now, it's just seeing people. Um, it's not like I wouldn't have a nip, but we'd keep it to a nip. And but I haven't heard anything, and I would just assume sit at home. It's just I sit at home and watch movies or make videos, drive y'all crazy, or the movies. I did watch Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. That was a campy. I enjoyed it. I did fast forward through a lot of the kung fu, fighting, gore, blood. I'm just immune to all that, you know. But of course, the word bullet and pit, ascendeth out of the bottomless pit. What would be Brad Pitt's birthday to the ascending out of the pit date of January 6th? Brad Pitt, Wikipedia. So he's December 18th, 1963. December 18th, 1963. And let's track him to ascendeth out of the pit and see if we don't get like something like a bonsai. Well, I'll be doggone. Look at the hours, 5176, the first four of my original marriage number. But there's no 68 or nothing. 21569. So 21569 times Brad Pitt's number of 12. What is his number? 12, 18, 1963. So Brad Pitt's, God, he's got the 424. Wow. With the 8. Okay. Times 21569. Okay. Nothing. Except the personal stuff. So about Thanksgiving Eve, it's, a single day. So will the world be celebrating? And then it's like he would go down since that's the eve. So I thought about Eve and the number Eve. So 2096, if he's going down on the 25th, you have to look at the 24th as Eve. So Eve is 2096 in Strong's Concordance times 24 times 11. And you do get the 33 in the middle. It's 5, and it's a double 5, double 3, double 4. Which 534 is the number of the day of the rising day, right? Yeah. So watch this. The rising day is 11 times 27. If he goes down the 25th, times 2022. See the 534? It's 600534. And on the eve, the 24th, .096 times 24 times 11. You do get the 553344 double. And then times it by the year. And so on the eve, you key in Eve and you get 886, which tells you, yes, this is the eve of him being, of the 88 being 86th. And it's followed by the 68, which would be the rising day on the 27th. So let's go Eve times, what day of the year is that? That's day 328. $68, $88. Again. How many days left on Eve? It's 37 days left, right? Left, right, right, left. See what I did there? Yeah. Yeah, because he would go down on 36 days left, rise on day 34 days left. Okay. So the eve would be 37 days left. So let's go Eve, number in Strong's Concordance, 2096, times 37 days left, future tense. 77 coded, Eve coded, times 2022. Again with the 68, with a 1568. Remember, we just had the 1568 combo. When it was Eve times the day number was 1568. I'll scroll down, see it? That's Eve times 11 times 24. See all that down there? You have the 1568, and you have it again with the 144,000. winning over the 144,000. At the rising, the 68, which is a reversal of the 86, which is rising. There's rising and ascending. That's what we're going with. That's the lingo we're going with, because this is wordsmithing and numbers, right? So where are we at? 37 times 2096 times 2022. Okay. Now let's combine it with the day number, not days left, 37, but the actual day number is 328. You got the 1-4 tray fused with Earl's number and then Earl's birthday. 37, 727. The length of IPEC goat. 7232 is 8 times GOD, 57232. So there's a lot of fusion going on. Original marriage number 51, fused with 1-4 tray. Got your 33, and you got your IPEC goat length 727. But Earl's number was 37044, so that's why I said, and his birthday was July 27th. So just thinking out loud. Times 11 times. So this is all the numbers together times Eve. Divide it back by 37. You got the 86 again. You got the 986, 6986, 66986. Which, remember when it was, you got 36, the triangular number of 666, with the Book of Revelation 66 book with the 69.8. Remember the 6698? Let's go back to 332 days left. 2009 on Groundhog Day, future tense. It had the 6698 or something. What was it? 66986, and this is 66988. But yeah, the divorce date, future tense, it was 332 days left in the year. Moving forward, in other words, on that divorce date, it was 66688 with a 98th verse, which is your white horse crowning with a 69. And we did 69 times Trump. This number is 163464 because 6 times 14 times 1946 is 163464. And you got the 1127 date fused with Daniel 27:9, 27th verse of Daniel 9. So 69 is like the big number. Let's go Eve, which is 96, times 69, 144,000. Let's go 69 times 11 times 25 times 2022. Murder code 3883. That 69 seems to be like the Joker number, right? It's just like this. And let's do 69 times the rising day, 27 times 11 times 2022. You got the 143, you got the 36. 84, of course, is 7 times 12, the cleansing of the church. 7 is the number for cleansing. That's what all the 7s are for in Revelation. Church is being cleansed, divided by 7, 7 letters, 7 candlesticks, 7 stars. So anyway, just fascinating. Let's keep going with Christian's comments. So it encompasses 923, 924, 925, 926, 927. Just thinking out loud. That's what we do here, brother. We think out loud. I wonder if he has any, and thank you for that comment. I wonder if he has any major public events planned for Thanksgiving Eve. Nothing seems to be public or planned, does it? There is a new moon in Israel. We can look at the moons. Hang on. So if we're to look at the Israel new moon, where is the new moon at? I might be misreading what he's saying. There is also a new moon in Israel on Thanksgiving, he said, on the 24th. So let's make sure we go to the right month. Yeah, I'm in October. No wonder. Sorry. So November, new moon in Israel, because I timed this out. I put Israel in here in the time zone. West Jerusalem was all that came up, and it shows the Israeli flag. So it is November 24th, right at midnight, 12:57 a.m. New moon in Sagittarius. The Archer. So it would have him going down. If he goes down on Friday, he was born with the sun in Gemini and a full Sagittarius moon. This would be a new moon in Sagittarius. When he was born, it was a total lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. See, this all ends on Saturday. It moves into Capricorn. So he has to go down on Friday to get that Archer moon, which is what he was born under. So it's pretty fascinating. You know, and he rises on the 27th, which, if you look at this carefully, his rising day is 27925, which these are both the dates that he would die and rise on. Hit on 1125 or 925, rises on 27th of 9. See what they did there? Or see what I did there, however you want to say it. Fascinating. My May Day friend. May 1st, 1985. Her number, 9925. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday on 925 on November 25th. Do we have our Mayday moment? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Because when he goes down, I don't know, man. It's good stuff. We keep it interesting, don't we? If we end up being correct, though, of course, we praise the Lord for all of this interest. Christian goes on to say, I just saw a report of a 7.0 to 7.3 earthquake off the Solomon Islands near Indonesia. There are mixed reports. Some say a tsunami warning was issued for California. Others say no warning was issued. I was just about to say we should keep our eyes open for the event on today, 11/22. It is 1 year, 1 month, 1 day later, which I always started tracking the 1 year, 1 month, 1 day later. I had a bad event happen in my work life. I quit a job on right when I walked in it one morning. And it was 1 year, 1 month, 1 day ago from today. which ended up being the Alec Baldwin Day. Today is 1 year, 1 month, 1 day from the Alec Baldwin Day. But what about 117? Like add 7 days to it. So 6 more days from today would be the 28th. So it's all a weird time. Him rising on the 28th has him going down on Saturday the 26th. So I don't know. And then you have to think, well, it's the 26th over here in Israel, but it's the 25th over here in America. So who knows? It's just, it's a very tender time that we're in right now. It's the best way to say it. There's like an open wound right now. As their world speaks, there's a portal opening, right? Isn't that how they roll? We don't roll like that. The Lord's just always called me to numbers since I was a kid, multiplying them out. It's not any system that's used by the world, pagans, witchcraft, and you could say any of it's paganism. And I've questioned that a million times over. And the only reason I don't think it is the way I see how it's all tied to events in my life, looking backwards, as the world is understood looking backwards, but it must be lived moving forwards, as the expression goes. Prophecy is pattern. The only reason that I feel okay about what it is that I do is that the Lord's given me his truth, and I share the truth to my demise, getting called out of the world, little senses of tribulation here and there. And it's a sense of, that God doesn't love everybody. Hell is not eternal torment. It's judgment. Well, hell is the grave. It's death. Death and hell, death and the grave are thrown into the lake of fire. They're already dead. Well, when were they killed? At 29, when the flame came down, when they encompassed the camp of the saints, when they were weeping and gnashing their teeth. Eternal torment is for the fallen angels. And the only time eternal torment is mentioned is for the beast, false prophet, and Satan in Revelation 20, or those that take the mark. And it's because the fallen angels will use the human body as an avatar to kill sheep. That's what the movie Avatar is about. Second Avatar is coming out. Let's look at the release date. Release date of Avatar 2. December 16th. So let's look at that date, December 16th. When they will begin to use the human body as an avatar. The total solar eclipse. Did y'all watch that Apocalypto video I did? Well, there's 125, and we think he's going down on 125. It's look at this. It's 4 months, 4 days. It's a perfect 180,000 minutes. So it's 18, nothing but zeros for 6 plus 6 plus 6. It's a perfect 3,000 hours. It's a perfect 17 weeks and 6 days for 176 coded. Adam is 76. It's just a little too perfect, isn't it? And I think they put a stop to it on 422. Why is that? Well, don't forget the tribulation Bible verse. We all through much tribulation enter the kingdom is 1422. So I notice it's 127 days from the release 1127 coded for the rising day. Now, this total solar eclipse of April 20th is on day 110 of the year. 110 was the height of the Twin Towers. And it's day 110. So it's 104, it's 104 days from ascending out of the bottomless pit. 10-4. 104 days. Anyway, that's it. Love y'all. Christian, thank you. Been looking for stuff. Been waiting on y'all.